Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and it's time for This Week in Music History. Kicking it off, March 18th, 1977 is one of the most important dates in all of music history to me. It was on that date that a new single hit the streets. It was called White Riot by The Clash. Another very important debut happened 15 years earlier. On March 19th, 1962, Bob Dylan's self-titled debut was released. March 20th saw two very significant events only 2 years apart. In 1989, it was the date that Dick Clark stepped down from American Bandstand after 33 years. 2 years later was the date of the infamous $1 billion contract given to Michael Jackson by Sony Records. Hopping into the TARDIS and going way back to 1685, it was on March 21st that Johann Sebastian Bach was born. On that day in 1952, perhaps the most important event in rock and roll history happened. That was the date of the first ever Moondog Coronation Ball in Cleveland, Ohio. With more than 10,000 people inside and an estimated 20,000 outside, DJ Alan Freed was set to broadcast it over the radio, but after only one song, the cops closed it down. Then on that same day in 1984, the Strawberry Fields section of New York City's Central Park was officially opened by Yoko Ono. More important firsts happened on March 22nd. In 1955, that was the date that a young man named Johnny Cash laid down his first tracks at the Memphis recording studio. Then in 1963, that same day saw the first release from a little band called the Beatles. Finally, March 24th, 1994 is certainly a day that will live in infamy within the music industry. It was on that date that a Chicago judge settled the class action lawsuit against Arista Records over a group called Milli Vanilli. Awarding $3 to anyone who had bought the group's album before their lip sync incident, the record label ended up paying out more than $400,000. So those are some of the biggest stories that happened this week in music history. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.